All right, well, welcome to the HeadLock, the podcast where we discuss everything wrestling and everything else we decide that is related. I'm your host, Trash Can Jones.
And President.
So starting off with Monday Night Raw, though, the first thing that I noticed, the fucking ring.
Oh, dude.
The ring is Fortnite in the middle of it. Like, I was just,
It's like, how can I take Triple H seriously, bro?
The Prime was bad enough every time I saw it. And now that you're going Fortnite and all the other stuff, I'm just like, ugh. I get it's money, man. It's the Netflix money.
Yeah, but Monday, man, what a killer show. It was 17,000 sold out into its stadium, bro.
That pay-per-view lineup, and it actually felt like it, like 100%.
No, they knew what they were doing. I mean, they're televising instead of now just us, the whole world.
Right, and they said it a bunch of times that it's essentially like a pay-per-view-esque lineup, like pay-per-view event going on.
That's how they were promoting that.
Right.
Yeah.
They knew.
So, kicking it off.
Dude, The Rock shouting out. I think that's where you were going to go. The Netflix CEOs. That's he's like, I want to give a big shout out to, I don't even remember their names, but the boys at Netflix, where they at?
Yeah, they were there, right? It was like a guy and a girl, right?
Yeah, that's the CEO or like head of creative or whatever. I'm like, who cares?
Yeah,
Stop with this.
They had to throw that's the money, bro.
Yeah.
Money. They had to throw that in there.
Throw it to fucking like Ric Flair and Kevin Nash right afterward. Just anything wrestling related. You're going to be like, let's go Netflix. The whole crowd was just like, about it.
It was so many people there, bro. Like there was a pop just because it was a Rock presenting them, though. That's the only reason.
I guess. It felt like a weird lull dip.
Yeah, but starting it off with him, though,
it was the way to go.
Yeah, super smart. You're going to go Triple H and then The Rock to start off Monday night.
That's people
premiering Netflix.
I was going to say, people lost their shit because of it. That was, nothing else could be better. They did the whole intro of like, oh, who's it going to be? And then so kicked off The Rock. So good.
Yep. And then the way they presented Triple H, even, bro, the things lifted up and he was in the middle of the ring already.
Yeah, the whole like the curtains they had showing all the old wrestling style. It was a really cool intro too. I like the monologue where they like the old circus style, but now has risen up through the oldest American tradition.
Is that the new intro then? You know how they do the Then Forever Now? Is that the new one?
That'd be cool if it was. That seemed like a little special because they literally like went on like, oh, this has evolved through the oldest American pastime of all that.
That's how I took it. I was like, maybe that's gonna be the new one.
That'd be
sweet.
The new
video.
It was super epic. I liked it.
The way that they started though, bro, I thought they would have kicked off the night, if anything. Like, I didn't think they were gonna start off the night, bro, with Solo and Roman.
Yeah, they started the night with that. That's crazy.
I was like, I thought that was going to be the main event. I
don't know. They just wanted to make sure you got what you came for right away.
Yeah, it was a killer. So that match was epic, bro.
They wanted to bookend it, I guess.
That was a 5-star match to kick off the night.
That was good. There was a lot of different spots to it. Yeah, it was. One thing I wanted to say, though, Tribal Combat. I've had this problem in the wrestling games with Extreme Rules as well as No Holds Barred. Tribal Combat, same thing, right?
It's basically
it's why even
it's basically like what, no DQ, right? Like anything goes.
Yeah, and it's just like why even like I feel like it almost takes away a little bit from wrestling. Like the Extreme Rules match is kind of gone now because no one even they got the Tribal Combat match if it's your Roman Reigns, but
they had to make it that though, bro. There was no title on the line. It was the
Umafala, right? But
Umafala on the line, so
that
was a title.
Put the Umafala above the ring and make it a ladder match, like make it a wrestling match. Don't make this new thing that's already an old thing. It just kind of is like,
They're gonna throw up a necklace on the top of a ladder.
They do something like the Punjabi prison they did that one time for Great Khali. You want to make it just a little bit different, make a special ring or make like special weapons that only come out for them. Like make it different. I feel like it was just they just did stop signs, tables, like everything classic Extreme Rules. If they called it an Extreme Rules match, I think I would have liked it more.
True, but that it was just such a good match. So either way,
good,
bro,
yeah.
You could have named it anything at that point, bro. I really don't care.
Yeah,
just the fact that I got to see Roman take a kendo stick to the face, bro, was
pretty good.
Yeah,
it was like the backwards kendo stick too, where he
he didn't even see he just got squared in the face, bro.
So good.
He took that nasty hit on those new tables, bro. I don't think those tables are meant to.
I was gonna say they kept saying like these are our new sturdy Netflix tables.
Yeah, sturdy. He's like, these are gonna take a beating. He's like, nah. These wrestlers are taking a beating, bro. Getting slammed on these.
I was gonna say even the old ones though had like I don't know if it's actually like a switch to flip, but you'd see him like get choke slammed onto it and it wouldn't break. So then they do it like 2 more times and eventually it would come through. So I think they had like a way to just be like, all right, now it's gonna be the break point.
True.
They probably still do, because how are you going to have announcer table spots and not be putting people through them eventually?
It doesn't even look like it has like breaking points. So if you look at it, bro,
they'll probably. I bet what they'll do is they'll every once in a while just switch it out with a table that looks pretty much identical, or maybe like have like a curtain over it type shit.
Especially after what's been happening and not breaking. Yeah, they're probably like, all right, guys, let's make this a little weaker. So these dudes break through it.
Let's make this thing explode. Let's add like fireworks in there so like the cables break and it sparks and shit. Be cool. Make it bigger.
No, what was it? The that Uranagi that freaking solo hit, bro.
Uranagi, is that?
It's a spinning solo, but
yeah, like almost like that choke slam type thing.
Oh my god, bro! Through the table, bro.
It's nuts. Wasn't it through two tables? They had like the two tables next to each other.
I think so.
That's nuts. That had a lot of good spots in it. I feel like though, like every time I saw like especially the stop sign when that got brought out, it was just like it made me think, how can you not back to ECW? And I'm just like, this is just an Extreme Rules match, and I feel like it could be potentially more if it was an Extreme Rules match.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know if maybe they held back from doing like barbed wire spots or some shit because it's a tribal combat and not Extreme Rules,
I wonder when they're going to start bringing all that stuff back, bro.
Got to be soon. They keep saying the Netflix era is going to be bigger, better than ever. So you got to imagine soon.
They could have with this one, bro. This was a brutal match.
That's what I'm saying. That's part of the reason why I thought of like, they brought out the, all the classics, the table, the stop sign, what was the other thing they had? The steel chairs because he was about to break his neck with it.
Solo was just dominating that whole match. It was mostly Solo that was predominantly just winning that whole entire match, bro.
Yeah.
It was kind of weird that they made it look like just Roman was getting destroyed, bro.
He's the tribal chief. It's not about how hard you can hit. It's about how hard you can get hit and keep going.
He was getting beat up so bad, bro. They were chanting, fuck you, Solo, bro.
Damn.
And they weren't bleeping out. They like, I don't get that, though. They were bleeping it out on Friday for a little bit, then they stopped. And then on Monday, they were just letting anything go.
I wonder, there was a thing back, I remember on like Adult Swim with like TV rules where it was after a certain time, you didn't have to worry about like the swearing of things.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's still a thing on TV. I haven't watched actual live TV in a long time.
I don't know if it was like a mistake because on Friday they were like, oh, let's bleep them out.
And they stopped halfway through? I didn't even recognize it.
It was weird.
Yeah, maybe it was just like they started doing it just kind of out of force of habit, but they were like, no, we'll get more ratings if we let the WWE go off and do it.
Yeah, true. And then, of course, during that match, that's when the Bloodline has to interfere with everything and
of course
can't do anything about it.
Yeah, as I say, with the whole tribal combat, there's not even any special rules for it. I'm just going to keep going back to it. Like, at least give me special stipulations. Make it different. Nothing.
Anything goes, bro.
They were just like, oh, yeah, it's the tribal combat match. Okay, what's special about that? It's tribal combat. It's just like, okay,
we don't have a title on the Bloodline, so let's give them this. Right. We have to make them still a part of the main event, bro. You can't.
Yeah.
You can't not do that. Yeah, but they get interrupted by Tama and Jacob. End up kicking Roman bad, bro. Like, they're just whooping him. And then you give, obviously, who is it, Jimmy and Sammy?
Jimmy and the honorary Uso. Sammy coming out to help.
Dude, why always gotta do Sammy like that, dude? He's an Uso, dude.
He's the honorary Uso. He's not a real one. It is hilarious, though, all the stuff they did leading up to it before the Bloodline broke up. They were, like, editing Sami Zayn, like, into their family photos and stuff.
Weren't they claiming, like, that was a real and not an edit?
Yeah, or something like that.
Sammy's like, oh, yeah, that's me.
That's me. It's literally, like,
together.
Like, his white head on a brown body. He's like, yeah, that's me. So good.
We got Cody Rhodes comes out too.
I don't remember. The next thing I have the note on is Rhea Ripley's match.
No, doesn't Cody come out to help out Roman?
Oh yeah. He comes out because doesn't KO come out too?
Yeah, KO comes out.
Yeah.
Because Cody comes out to help, then KO. Or is it KO first?
I think KO comes out first because he hits Roman and then he's like, go get him, Solo. Then Cody comes out and then those two fight
him and then. Yeah. He ends up leaves Solo, and then that's when Sammy and Jimmy come out, right?
Right.
Yeah. Roman comes out in his custom Kobe 8s.
Yeah, he kept talking about the what you call it? Is it Nikes that he's wearing?
Oh, Kobe 9s. My bad, Kobe 9s. Yeah, it was the elite Kobe 9s.
pretty sweet. It seems like really out of place for him. I don't know if it's just me like looking at wrestlers. I feel like he should just have basic black boots for a character for him.
His matches, bro. Yeah, he always comes out in his like
That's
normal
cool
black, red, like normal wrestling boots. But like anytime he's cutting a promo, bro, it's always Jordans. Have you ever you've never realized that?
Yeah.
Anytime Roman cuts a promo, bro, he's wearing Jordans.
That's cool as fuck.
Retro Jordans, bro.
He's
like really expensive. Oh yeah, he's a sneakerhead.
Hell yeah.
Well, he has his own Jordan.
Does he?
He teamed up with Jordan. He has his own shoe.
That's cool as fuck. I've never seen that. I'm gonna look that up.
But it was dope because he announced that with the Kobe 9s, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like everybody was talking about it. Obviously, if you like, you're not a sneakerhead, bro, so you didn't really know about it. But like,
no.
as soon as he walked out, I realized them. But he mentioned after the match that he's gonna sell them, and all the proceeds are gonna go to Children's Hospital.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna donate them off.
I was gonna say OG Bloodline wrestling shoes. That's cool as shit. I never knew that. Who did Rhea Ripley have her match against? I forget her name.
What do you mean?
On Raw, it was Rhea Ripley and her title match. Liv. Okay, I autocorrected to Love, and I was like, I don't remember. Liv Morgan, that's who it was. Yeah, that was a pretty good match. Pretty good back and forth. I liked all the action in that. They had that good spot of like, I forget what her finisher is, but Rhea catches her on the ropes and just looks at her. Pretty good.
Who catches who on the ropes, bro?
Rhea catches Liv on the ropes when she's doing that. I forget what her finisher is, where she like jumps off the ropes and then does that flatliner type thing.
Yeah, that's Liv to Rhea. She hits Oblivion on her.
Oblivion, that's what it's called. Yeah,
she hits Oblivion.
Like Rhea just catches her right on the ropes and looks at her. Super good.
Well, it's kind of crazy, bro, if you think about it, because Rhea, what's her stats are like this year? She's like 21 and 24 or 22 and 24, bro. Like for all
wins,
her
losses?
Yeah, wins and losses her whole 2024, and both of those losses are against Liv.
Interesting.
Not deserved. I don't think she one of those matches she fully won like because of just her. Like she's always had somebody helping her out.
Right. She never lost clean.
It was never a clean loss against Liv, but both losses were against her.
That's a cool bit of storytelling, doing that with like the record and the history of it, as opposed to just like what's going on in the match.
Oh yeah, because like the storyline is dope, bro, between them, because their last loss with Dom was still technically with Rhea, and he throws in a chair.
Right.
Like, who's that for? But he ends up throwing it to help Liv and causes Rhea the title.
Yeah.
So it's funny, after this one, Rhea wins, bro, and then
Dominic tries to go in for the hug. Yeah.
Hits her with the Eddie's like, come on. He's like, give me some love. I'm sorry. You got the title now.
Fucking Pat McAfee just being like, that rat bastard. He's opening his arms. That fucking cracked me up.
Dude, what does he say? Yeah, he said, wasn't it Michael Cole who said that?
And I'm pretty sure
it was Michael Cole, and Pat McAfee was like, hey, he's like, you don't say that about Dominic Mysterio.
So, yeah, I forget which one said it. Yeah, he like opened up his arms like, look at that rat bastard.
He's like, oh yeah, now because she has a title, Dom.
Yeah, he's called him a gold digger and shit. It was funny.
But before that, we had the John Cena promo, bro. That had me.
Yeah, he was talking about he might come back and win the Royal Rumble, because he's definitely not going to win a championship. So he's probably going to win a championship.
No, he said if he wins a Royal Rumble, he can win the 17 championship.
He might win, yeah, because he started off with being like, I'm not going to win the 17 championship. I don't see it happening. No, but if I win the Rumble.
Yeah, like you said, bro. They were too direct with that.
Yeah.
And then, obviously, they stated that Roman's going to join the Royal Rumble. So it's like.
He might get one last feud with Roman.
True, but you have all these talent. I don't know, bro. I don't think that they're going to give it to him with the Royal Rumble. They're going to make him lose it. Everybody's going to be sad. They're going to give him another title.
I would say he'll probably get like the U.S. title one last time. I don't think they're going to make him like the head of the company one last time.
They have to, bro.
You think so?
They have to, because if he does it, isn't it the most title wins ever?
Well, yeah, but if he gets the U.S. title win, it'd probably be the most title wins. I think it's just combined titles.
Is it combined? It doesn't matter?
He didn't win the world title 17 times. He had it like 6 times.
Dude, I don't know, dude. That dude was winning everything.
Well, yeah, but he had like the IC and United States before the world title runs.
Yeah, he just needs any title, right? I don't know, bro. What title?
I say U.S. title used to be his.
If you don't give him the world title, you got to give him the USA title.
And honestly, might even do one last little, title redesign for him.
Yeah, I was about to say it'd be a perfect time. I don't like the USA design, bro. This new one?
I don't know if I've seen the men's one. The women's one I liked.
You like the women's one? It's the same one, but yeah, it's the same one, but the women's is just white. The belt itself is just white.
I just wrote USA style, USA belt. Yeah, no, I like the women's one because I don't hate it. It looks pretty generic
compared to the last one, bro. Like the one that we grew up off with. Yeah, that one's just so iconic to me. And then they make it to that. Like I didn't like it personally, or I don't like it.
Yeah,
so that would be dope if they give John Cena one more title opportunity, it to be USA, and he brings back like the old one.
Brings back like the USA spinner. That'd be
I don't know about the spinner. That would be sick, but they wouldn't keep that. It would be cool if they brought back the old USA belt, bro.
Nah, I don't think they just go back straight to the old design. Maybe they'd give him like the USA spinner if he gets the USA for the one night, kind of the same way they did the Winged Eagle with Cody.
True, but the facts that he was stating though, bro, like during his promo, that he was saying that it's been 2,446 days since he's won a match.
It's crazy, but he's that guy to put people over. That's what his whole job is. He like makes that his job.
True. Well, especially now that he's at the end of his career.
Right.
But
my time is up. Just their
thinking
time
that,
is now.
bro. 2,000 days he's gone without a victory, and like,
not a televised victory anyway. He probably goes to house shows and whatnot.
True, but still that we haven't seen, bro. That's insane. Just the fact that it's coming to an end, bro. His tour.
Yep. One last championship win, and who knows? He might even be the humblest guy and like do one last put over for like Solo Sikoa or something.
Yeah, when he loses it, because I don't think they're gonna let him finish his tour like as a champion. The way he likes to go out, like you said, bro. He's
right.
Out giving it to somebody.
But what if he never even gets the 17th championship? That's what I'm saying. What if he just
say that?
What if he just leaves it like that, so the door can perpetually stay open? He could be like Ric Flair. Speaking of Ric Flair, he thinks he has one more match in him. Let's go! Wheel him out there.
Wheel him out there.
Just wheel him out on the stretcher.
Well, everybody said
in a hospice bed.
Everybody's like, "Oh, his last match is." He always says that, but it's not going to be his last match. But
there's pictures of him at his last match, and he literally looks like a puddle of a human that's just like attached to a skeleton. Like, everything's just dripping off him.
It looks like he does his little walk all the time now. Like that's just how he permanently walks, bro. He's just so old.
The old man shuffle. It's just all he can do.
Oh, what got me super excited, bro, was when Chad Gable came out.
Yeah, he was coming out just to interrupt with the GM's promo thing, right?
With Adam Pearce?
Yeah.
Well, because, he was like, oh, everybody has a stereotype that I... Oh, man, when he said this, bro. Everybody has a stereotype that I always lose the luchadors.
Yeah.
I don't have a problem with luchadors. Give me the best luchador you have. When I heard that, bro... Media Penta.
I was going to say, Pentagon, he just came to WWE.
Pentagon is going to come today, bro. I'm so excited.
That'd be sweet. Yeah, I was gonna say, we're recording this on the day of the Monday Night Raw, but it's going to be tonight. It's the morning we're recording this. That will probably be the match tonight, Penta versus Chad Gable. That'll be sweet.
Who you got, obviously?
Well, if the rest of the Alpha Academy is here, I'd give Chad Gable the win not clean. But if he's out there alone or if they just let it go clean, then yeah, Penta's going to take that. I mean, it's his debut. They're not going to have him lose.
They're not going to have him lose, bro.
Unless it's dirty. Unless he gets a chair to the back or something to like give him the underdog type thing so people want to see him win more, you know?
Well, everybody's saying that they're going to throw him with the OWO. Like,
oh, the LWO? Hell yeah.
Because they're gonna have beef, bro. It's going to be Penta against Chad, and you think the American Main's going to let that slide, bro? They're going to get involved. Who do you think is going to come on and help?
That'd be sweet.
My boy Ray, dude.
That'd be sweet. A new LWO coming out.
I don't know how. I don't want him to join the LWO, bro, because I feel like they're gonna kill Pentagon's character, bro, or they might just shoot up the LWO and just push them completely.
Yeah.
Which I'm hoping, but
that'd be cool.
I could only hope, bro. It never goes my way. But yeah, bro. When I heard that, he's like, "Oh, Adam, give me the best luchador." It's gonna be everybody says that he's like. I was say, living legend almost.
Who's the best luchador in WWE like besides him? If Pentagon had not come to WWE,
they say that Dragon Lee is Ray's proteges.
Yeah, I was to say Dragon Lee
they don't
or
push him, bro.
Who's that other guy? Who's the tag partner
for who?
I can't remember now. They showed him like the background of one of the shots.
The background for what, bro?
Well, one of the Raw shots. I forget. He was just like. Was it the same time when they were showing Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods in the background? Because they were just kind of like chilling in the back of one shot too.
Dang, I can't picture you thinking of.
Yeah, I don't remember either.
Luchador, I mean, there's not a lot in the WWE right now.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to think. I can't even remember his name. Besides Pentagon, I'm like, when he said best luchador, I thought the same thing. Like, oh, it's got to be because I was like,
you might be thinking of Dragon Lee, bro.
Maybe
it's not Dragon Lee.
Oh, I'm gonna look up a picture of Dragon Lee's mask.
Yeah, he just got.
Is he that dude with like the long tail in the back?
Yep.
Yeah. Okay, then that is him.
Yeah, Dragon. That's what they say. Ray's protege. That's the next upcoming best luchador in the WWE is what they say. But.
Well, I didn't even know his name. So how good is he really?
Chill, dude. He's actually a really good luchador, bro.
Yeah.
If you were to go, he did. His brother. I don't know if you know his brother. His older brother's Roosh from AEW. No,
never heard him.
Uncultured. And then next we got, bro, was Jey Uso.
Travis Scott was just sitting out there smoking a blunt before the intro started. Like people were around him. It's so crazy.
Hilarious. When I
saw
just,
that, I was kids around him and shit. He's just standing there like, yep.
It was funny what Jey Uso said after the match. So he's like, he was letting me. What does he say? He was letting me smell it, but not inhale it. He's like, you gotta let me inhale it next time. He's like, but there was kids around, so I had to chill. And of course, I had to go to work.
Pat McAfee was like, oh, he's there with bringing the sage to the ring.
Bringing the sage. Yeah, when I saw that though, bro, it got me excited for the era. Like,
oh, they don't even give a shit.
They don't give a shit no more.
They're going back to Stone Cold drinking beer on camera.
We're going back to when we were kids, bro.
Fucking Sandman coming out with a lit cigarette.
Wait, what?
I said Sandman coming out with a cigarette already lit, just
making
busting his head open.
Oh, bro, that's what I want. So when I saw that, I was like,
dude, you know what you call it, the Jacob Fatu or some shit's gonna do that. Like those Samoans that just want to go crazy. He got hit with the chair and then just like stood up. Like, what did you just do?
Yeah, but that match was dope, bro. That match was dope. Jey Uso started off going straight with the suicide dive before the bell starts, bro.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Going aggressive, what you had to do. He's way smaller than Drew McIntyre.
I would say, yeah. Drew McIntyre is an actual like heavyweight.
He's another wrestler, bro. Drew McIntyre. He's like, do you ever watch a lot of his matches?
Not like a whole lot. Especially back in when he first came out, I did because that was my like era of wrestling.
Did? Yeah. I didn't really watch him growing up.
He wasn't really. He was always a jobber. He was just kind of like not.
I feel like he still is a jobber.
A little bit, but he's more of an imposing, memorable figure now. He's got more than just an accent to him.
What has he done though? Has he only had like one title run? Really? Like
I don't even
WWE champion?
I don't even remember. Yeah, I thought he was IC champion.
No, he was too, but I'm pretty sure he was WWE champion once.
Oh, I don't even remember.
Yeah. He's a good wrestler, bro, but I feel like he's missing something too. Like,
yeah,
because he's really really good on the mic.
Yeah, I don't know what it is. If he just hasn't gotten the push or what's about it. Because I feel like just one of those guys. Yeah, he's a really good wrestler, and he's one of those guys who's really good technically, and they're going to put basically anybody in the ring with him, whether they're going to be pushed or they're like, he's going to win over them. Like, it doesn't matter. He just kind of
starting to do, actually. They're putting anybody in the ring with that dude.
Right. So it's kind of, I don't know if they're kind of working him into a position where he's going to be like a fixture within WWE. Like, he signs a 20-year contract, and it's going to be a lot of money, but basically not going to get any pushes. Who knows?
But he's always on, like, getting TV time, bro. I feel like he's getting put in, like, almost every storyline, it feels like, bro. Anybody, like.
Maybe he just doesn't want to be the guy. Maybe he sees, like, he saw what John Cena, Roman Reigns, like, what they got to do publicity-wise type shit, and he's like, nah, I'm going to chill.
All right,
I'll be in there, like, the side guy, but I like the fact that when I come out, people flock to that guy, and I get to walk to my car.
Either that, bro, or they're trying to push him, and they're seeing that he's not getting the pop that they want him to be getting.
Yeah, it's pretty crowded too right now. You got Cody Rhodes, John Cena's coming back, Roman Reigns. Like the top of the mountain's pretty crowded.
It just might not be. That's what I'm saying. They might be setting him up for later on. So
yeah, if he takes out Cody Rhodes or really starts like a big feud with him, like joins in KO, he could jump into that mix.
Yeah, they just need I feel like with him, bro, you got to figure out who pairs up with him perfectly.
Right.
Which what they were doing, which was really good, was the feud he had with Gunther. I don't know why they stopped that feud. That was one of the best feuds he had. And I don't even like Gunther, bro. You know I hate Gunther so much. I can't wait till we start talking about that guy. I don't like him at all, bro. And he put on a decent performance with Drew McIntyre, bro. It was a good feud. They threw Sheamus into the mix, bro. 3 huge.
That'd be pretty good.
Wrestlers, bro, that they should have kept that going. I feel like if they find that one guy like to have a good feud with him, he'll get the push that they're looking for.
Yeah, maybe that's
find that guy.
Maybe that's what they're waiting for. Or like I said, maybe it's just the fact that it's too crowded and they're like, all right, we got the plan ready to go. Well, as soon as John Cena gets done with his run, as soon as we tie up the bloodline, as soon as we do all that stuff, then we'll give you. Because Drew McIntyre's what, like probably in his 30s? Probably still got a few good years left. He's not over the hump of 40 yet, right?
He might be, bro.
Oh shit.
He might be. Nah, he's up there.
He's 39.
Yeah, I was about to say he's up there, bro.
Yeah, he's coming to the end. Then you can't be wrestling past 40, moves, 45. Bro.
Drew McIntyre can still move, and he's a big dude.
That's true.
That's an athletic man, bro. He still kicks himself up off the floor.
I was gonna say the old knowledge of like 40 is where you usually start really falling off was like. You know, back when people were like wrestling in the 80s and they turned 40, then they really started falling off. He's been, a product of the newer generation, so hopefully his body's a little bit better. He can go a little farther.
True.
Because you see someone like, obviously like Ric Flair, like super old, like when he was 40, he was just like already kind of off the deep end, like you should stop wrestling.
But Rick was main eventing everything though, bro. That dude was putting on that dude was putting on so many shows throughout the year. Like,
right.
So many matches.
Even though he didn't have like the super like enziguri top rope jumping stuff, like he could just wrestle for 40 minutes straight, like headlock and throw you around. Like he had some crazy stamina like that.
Rick was known, bro. That dude would always walk out bleeding, bro.
Always.
Every match.
Losing like a quart of blood.
Yeah, pouring blood.
And still conscious somehow. No, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, Jay ends the match though in like some simple little reversal, bro. Like,
yeah,
it was a dope way to end the match. I mean,
oh yeah, that's what I was going to mention.
A little lackluster, but
right. I was going to bring that up. That the highlights they put up, like WWE official highlights, are just so ass. Because the only thing that they showed was that one reversal, and then that's it. They didn't even show the finish, the 1, 2, 3. So I was like, I guess was that.
Oh, you didn't even know?
End?
Wow. I mean, because it was a really.
I guess at the end.
You throw Jay with anybody. He's just an incredible wrestler, bro. In my opinion.
Yeah.
It's Jay, and you throw him with anybody, bro. I feel like he makes them look 10 times better.
He's got that athleticism. He can do like a lot of like cool stuff on his own type things.
Yeah, but I feel like they threw that reversal finish, bro, is because, like I said, Jay's smaller compared to him, bro. You can't really show Jay dominating him like that, so you got a sneaky little reversal finish.
You got to keep the characters consistent.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Because Jay got that dog, but against Drew McIntyre, bro, Drew McIntyre's just that dude's a monster.
Yeah. Hulk Hogan getting booed out of the building too. Hilarious.
I love that. I love that so much.
And he's trying to give
this
feed like, you guys love me and so much, and I couldn't be here without you. And they're like, fuck you.
Everybody's like, dude, we don't care where you gotta go. He tried promoting his beer, bro.
Didn't he come out with like a Donald Trump shirt too or some shit?
Nah, he came out with his
thank God.
But it was Jimmy Hart. He walked out with Jimmy Hart.
Oh yeah,
Jimmy Hart was USA flag, right?
He walked out with that. He came up with his bullhorn and might have had a flag. But I saw someone doing like we owe a big apology. I can't believe we were booing him. Jimmy Hart is the professional wrestling.
He's like, I don't get why they try pushing him out there like, oh, they don't remember what happens. Like, bro, we have the internet. Like, everybody knows what he did and what he said.
But they did the thing of like him versus Andre the Giant. Remember that? And everybody was like, cool.
Yeah, but then after that, everybody started booing him again, bro. It's like
you can't. Nobody's gonna forget that. It's just, especially they tried, but Hulk Hogan's Why didn't they do Ric Flair? If you brought Ric Flair and Jimmy Hart out, would have been bam. Anybody else besides Hogan? Why is Hogan still sticking around?
Because they're promoting. I'm pretty sure Hulk Hogan's beer was in the ring.
So
they had
money.
to. That's what I'm saying.
Money.
He paid some money to be out there.
Okay, all right.
And then after that, they showed I don't know if you caught the little like teaser with WWE 2K25 when Roman closes the door and he's like, January 27th. Like, he gave us a date for the trailer. Super hyped for that one.
It's not going to be anything different, I'll bet. They upped the character models, which look good. Like Cody Rhodes looks better and stuff.
I'll take it.
If they just add not even any new match types, I'm going to be upset. If they still have two costumes on every character, I'm going to be upset.
They'll probably add that tribal combat match.
What even is it? It's just going to be a third Extreme Rules. They already have Extreme Rules and no holds barred.
I just want to throw that in there to make...
It's
I just
stupid.
wanted the reaction.
They put War Games in, 2 years ago, which was cool. They got the double rings. They got... Last year, they expanded the backstage area. Cool. All right. You did a little bit.
Casket matches. You gave us
the ambulance matches stuff. You got the back and forth. They put in a lot of features from 23 to 24.
They threw the parking lot in there now.
Yeah, like the backstage area actually expands. Like that's pretty sweet. Now if they actually add more onto it, like try to further it, cool. But if it's just going to be the same shit, I'm going to be upset. I'm definitely going to wait a couple months to buy it, period. But
it's funny, like you talk to somebody like that used to play the old games, bro, and you tell them like what they're doing now, and it's like, why do they regress? He's like, why do those games regress? And it's true. Imagine if they still had those back locker room matches, bro. You could smash the TVs.
Yeah, and the vending machines, the lockers.
Up the locker room, bro. Like
you could bring them over to the weight bench and start smacking their head on it.
My favorite matches to do back then, bro.
Yeah, you go like Vince McMahon's desk and you can smash them through it.
Yeah, bro. Everything was, you could interact with anything and everything in the back. It was dope.
You remember it was in like 2006 and 2007 SmackDown versus Raw. They would have like in the ECW arenas and like the corners next to it, you can go over the barricade and there'd be a whole backstage area there. You could like jump off the light boxes.
You can go straight through there, bro. Like,
yeah,
it's continuous. And now you have to stay in that one area. It has to be just there. You can't.
You only get you only get 2 costumes. They had that fixed back in the PS2. I don't get it. You can have like 3 or 4. I remember in the old SmackDown versus Raws.
Well, I mean, they do it for only select few now. Like they have like 4 Triple H's, bro. Like,
that's what I'm saying. You could just have the 1 Triple H and give them 6 skins. You don't have to have 4 Triple H's. True. But that's annoying.
It's just how they do it, I guess, now.
Stupid.
They drop DLC, bro. They don't want to drop everything at once. They just want to make sure that audience is going to be there in 6 months when I drop that DLC.
Right. Annoying.
Cash grabbers.
Yeah. The last match was CM Punk versus Seth Rollins, though. Pretty fire. I saw a lot of the highlights of it, especially the ending. Fucking super cool. But what were some of the big spots before that? Before we talk about the end?
It just starts off, bro. Like they just start wailing on each other. Those were not. They were throwing shots, bro. They were punching each other.
Damn.
Because their feud is real. That's not a fake feud. That's a real hatred, bro.
Oh, was that the ones that they were doing with like the bracelet and shit? Is that same feud?
No, that was CM Punk and Drew McIntyre.
Okay.
Yeah. Seth Rollins and CM Punk. You don't remember when CM Punk debuted, bro, and like people were like genuinely. Seth Rollins was like genuine reaction, bro. He was mad because they didn't know that he was coming back.
Oh,
that was a real reaction where he was really pissed.
Oh, I don't know. That's pretty cool.
Because when he left, he's like, he left in what, 2014? He's like, he crapped on us. He's like, we were trying so hard to dig ourselves out the mud. He's like,
right, and now he's just gonna come back.
Because CM Punk was trashing
he dropped the pipe bomb and left.
But he was trashing WWE any chance he got.
Yeah,
any chance he got, bro. He was bashing Seth Rollins all the time.
Yes, especially when they were pushing like the Shield and Seth Rollins was like one of the top guys. Yeah,
bro. But that's a real beef. That's not fake, bro.
I mean, I get it from Seth Rollins, but also Vince McMahon used to run that shit. I would have been trashing it all the time when he was running it because I would have had some real legit problems. Yeah. I'm not exactly a CM Punk apologist, but I can understand his frustrations with the company.
I like the way Seth handled it though. He's like,
beating his ass in the ring.
No, Seth lost. I mean, we saw the outcome. Seth lost, but I mean the real shots. You mean
it's just getting his ass beat.
It's like. It's true, bro. It's like, how are you gonna leave the company? It's not just that. It's like and then you just straight bash Seth like after you leave. It's like,
that's the business, man. It's not like you can leave and be like, man, I fucking hate that company. He's a good guy though in real life. You know, once the cameras go off, we're shaking hands. Like, no, it's like literally Triple H and Shawn Michaels got fucked because of that.
That's why it's like you can't expect everybody to come back with open arms. Like if you're CM Punk, bro, it's like
right. But I mean, it's who knows if it even like was a real thing. It probably was like the littlest bit like, ooh, it irked me. But like as soon as they were like, okay, take that irk and play it up, he's like, okay, fine.
I don't know because I saw Seth Rollins on that Chris Van Leet. I don't know if you know who that is. He's like a super well known like interviewer for like with wrestlers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
He interviews everybody, bro. Anybody and everybody in the business, he's interviewing them. And like he was talking to Seth Rollins, he's like, no, he's like, I hate that guy. He's like, any chance he got, he was talking bad about the company. He's like, he'd always bash me. He's like, no, it's real, bro.
Makes sense.
It's 100% real.
Surprised he put him over then. Surprised he didn't try to pull a Hogan and like, no, I'm just going to pin you.
Because Seth is all about the business at the end of the day. Like, he genuinely cares. Like, that's why he's so hurt about it, bro. He's like, at the end of the day, you were being a dick, which he was.
Yeah, but it might have been a little warranted. I don't know exactly all of the the shit that happened backstage, but
yeah, but you could tell it was good riding though, because Seth hits CM with 2 GTSs, bro.
Yeah,
and he still kicks out of
kicks out that energy to hit him with 2 back-to-back where he like falls onto his shoulders and just like stands back up.
Still kicks out.
Super cool.
Just Seth was just destroying him that whole match too, bro. CM Punk barely got.
I was gonna say they really liked. They did that the comeback underdog like in the 2 big matches, yeah. To where it was like, oh, he's definitely not gonna. Ooh, wait a minute.
Yeah, and then you got CM Punk who hits him with the 2 back-to-back go to sleeves and just ends the match, bro. In
super
good fashion, yeah, but
super good. It was weird, like when I saw him hit the first go to sleep. I was like, I didn't like Seth Rollins' sell at the first one, but then he like kind of stumbled back and fell on him again. I was like, okay, I get it.
Yeah, that
I don't know. How do you like the sell for the go to sleep? Do you like it where they like fly their head backwards and go back, or do you like Seth Rollins' where he's like straight out and just falls on his face? I think I prefer the back one. To where I
prefer the back one. It makes more sense.
Yeah, because you're getting hit upwards, kind of. Yeah, although the forward one kind of also makes sense, because if you think of like if you're falling and then like something just hits you in the jaw and like, I mean, you wouldn't even stand up after that. You just fall flat on your face, which is the thing.
But I mean, if you're going like the performance way, it looks better if you're like, selling it more and going backwards.
I agree.
Yeah,
I like the back sell.
That spot that Seth hit though, bro, where he hits him with like a. What is it like he hits him with a power buckle bomb, kind of like he throws him against the buckle.
Yeah,
and then he hits him with the Seth Rollins stomp, bro.
The curb stomp. Yeah, I can't call it that anymore.
The curb stomp. Now, I don't think a lot of people don't know this, bro. Is Abyss produced that main event?
Really? He put it on together? That's pretty sweet.
And a lot of people didn't know that.
Hell yeah.
Abyss be killing it, bro. Producing these matches.
Yeah, he's in the background fucking putting the shit together. It's pretty sweet.
He's really good at what other match did he put together, bro?
Wasn't it the
I tell you, yeah, he put up
one of the Extreme Rules matches or something that happened?
I think so, but I don't know, man. I want to pull up and look up how many matches he's been producing, and I bet you all the ones that I've been saying that are like really good matches, he's been producing them, bro. I don't know who hired that guy and was like, I want him. It's
smart though, yeah.
Yeah, bro.
He has experience in the business.
With Abyss. The fact that majority of his career was in TNA, and he's like, I want to work with the WWE and just.
Eventually, yeah. I was gonna say WWE like bought out TNA completely, right?
I don't remember, bro.
Especially now because they have the TNA's like under their umbrella. But I'm pretty sure there was a whole thing. It's like a famous story that they bought TNA and all of their backlogs. And then TNA, it turns out like they had all their tapes on Betamax.
Oh my gosh!
So the WWE couldn't play them. I don't know if that was just a story that like because the only time I looked it up, they found it on the WWE website. So it might have just been a thing like they made up to be like, fuck TNA and their old ass. But yeah, it's just a funny thing. Like we got their tapes, but they're on Betamax, so they're of no use to us. We can't use them.
Bogus.
Well, that does it for the Raw episode. Any final thoughts on it?
Besides it being a 5-star all around, no, bro. Yeah. That was
they set the bar high.
Yeah, he set it really, really high, man. I'm super excited to watch Monday nights now.
I was gonna say Monday nights are gonna be sick. It's gonna be. I wonder if they're like they set the bar high. I wonder if they're gonna keep that like pay-per-view type showing. Obviously, they're gonna keep going with whatever.
Hard.
Right, they're gonna keep going with the storylines they set from last Monday. But I don't know if they're gonna be able to keep up that kind of energy.
I don't know, bro. I feel like it's gonna be a super good show.
I hope so.
It's going to be. I think so. I can't wait to see Penta.
Well, thanks for tuning into this episode of the HeadLock. Be sure to share it with your friends if you liked it. I've been Trash Can Jones.
I've been President.
See you next time.
See you, my dudes.